In this video, I'm going to show you how to content-aware fill in Affinity. So content-aware fill in Affinity is actually called Inpaint or Inpainting, so let me show you how it's done. Now, you have actually two options here, but the first thing you have to do is, of course, select your image you want to inpaint, right-click it, and make sure it's rasterized, okay? Now, when you've done that, make sure you select your image, go to the Pixel Studio or Pixel Persona up top, and then here you have the first option, which is basically this brush over here. So if you basically hold down here, it's going to allow you to see the Inpainting brush tool. Now, according to me, it's over here, but if you have customized your Affinity, it may be anywhere else, so make sure you do find it on here somewhere. Basically long click and click on Inpainting brush tool. When you do this, you can then zoom into your image. Of course, you could change the size of this brush, you could change like hardness, stuff like that. It's completely up to you. And then you can go ahead and just do its magic by basically just dragging it around the image like that. And then whenever you're happy with where you want to actually content aware fill or inpaint, just release it, and it's going to start inpainting for a few seconds over here. And when this loading bar comes to the very end, it's going to do its magic just like this. Of course, you could then go ahead and correct different things if you want to, if that's needed, and you could customize it according to your own preference. Now, that's the first way you can do it. However, there's also a different way, and you could go ahead and also select anything on your image. So if I'm going to use this freehand selection tool over here, for example, and let's say I just want to content aware fill this over here, I could also go over it like that. Let me actually correct this to actually capture that better. There we go. And then what you can do is you can go to the Pixel tab up top, click on Inpaint, and it's going to do the exactly same thing, just like that. As you can see, the inpainting is done. Just make sure that after you're done, you actually press Ctrl and D to actually be able to deselect it, okay? So that's one way, and the second way of doing it. Now, of course, you could also extend backgrounds if you use this. So for example, if I want to extend this image here, I can just take and select the image, click on this button here, which is the crop tool, make it a bit wider like that, and then basically click apply up top, and I could just go ahead and hover over it. So if I grab this rectangular marquee tool, I can just drag it like this, and then I can go to the Pixel tab, Inpaint, and wait for Affinity to do its magic. It's going to happen in a few seconds over here, and it's going to basically inpaint and extend the background, okay? So, of course, this doesn't look the best. It's going to be a hassle if you have complex images like this one, but if you have some simple patterns, like, for example, the sky over here, this will do a very, very good job. And yes, you can still see those lines over here, but of course, you could go and use the Inpaint brush tool again, and you could just go ahead and look where this line is. You could just drag over it, and it's going to kind of inpaint and fill in, and it's going to look much, much better. So that's how you actually use the inpaint or content aware fill in Affinity. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please subscribe to the channel and help me out as well.